The Selfish Path to Romance. Download Chapter 1 for free at drkenner.com.
Kristen?
Hello?
Hi, Kristen?
Hi.
Hi, you're having trouble with a good friend that moved away?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me what happened.
Okay, well, she actually lived here with me for a while. You know, we lived in the same town.
Yeah.
And she actually helped me through a very difficult time in my life. Then she moved quite a far distance away, and we mainly just contact each other through email or like social networking and things of that nature. Well, we had a few like differences, like kind of tips here and there over the years, but she recently kind of cut off all like ties with me, and you know, I kept trying to contact her and ask her why, like through friends and other means. And finally, she told me, she said, "Listen," she said, I can't keep talking to you on the social network." She said, "Like I normally do. You know, I had to cut you off because," she said, "my friends, some mutual friends of ours," she said, "don't like you." And I said, "Well, why?" And she refuses to tell me why. She said she does know, but she can't tell me, and they won't talk to me. And everything is just this like huge mess or something, because you understand, like, she's been my best friend for years, and she pretty much said to me, "Well, if I had to choose between them and you, I would choose them because I grew up with them, and that's just the way it is." And she pretty much said, "You do it my way or the highway, or I won't speak to you." And this just really hurt. I mean, seeing that it's coming from my best friend, and I'm not really sure what to do to kind of sever the ties. I mean, she's someone dear to me. I don't want to lose her.
Yeah, what sense do you make of it?
It really makes no sense to me, except for, obviously, I angered her and her friends somehow, but if I'm not sure what I've done, I can't really write it. So I'm basically just asking them, you know, for some way to write things, but if people aren't willing to give that, how do you, you know, move on through this? And she apparently seems okay or comfortable with this arrangement. Like, I'll just kind of talk to you on the sly and not say anything, but it's right. I sensed our relationship's not, you know, what it was, and I don't feel comfortable with this either.
I certainly wouldn't. Okay, let me tell you, what I'm hearing is that she's left you with a nightmare. She's not saying, "Listen, you lied about X, Y, or Z, or you cheated, or you stole something, or you caused a breakup in a marriage or something. You know, you had an affair with so-and-so, and therefore I'm leaving you as a friend." If she gave you some concrete reason as to why she's turned away from you, then you could sit and say, okay, is it true or not? If it's true, if you caused the breakup of a marriage deliberately and, with malintent, then that's one thing. If you didn't do that at all, then you'd say, well, she's got erroneous information, and at least you could evaluate it. But she's left you with, from what you've said, nothing.
Right. I mean, we had a falling out somewhat prior to this, but we talked it out among ourselves, and we worked it out. And she assured me, I'm not mad at you, and, that was the way it was. And she just kind of cut me off, and I'm thinking, maybe she still is mad at me. Then she told me, I'm not mad at you, and I'll talk to you on the slide, but it's my friends who are mad at you. And I'm thinking, why are your friends mad at me? They don't know anything about this. Like, there's no reason. I'm not sure if she said something to them, and that's why they're mad, and I don't honestly know what to go on. See? It's very confusing.
Okay. So she's willing to keep a relationship with you on the sly, but it makes it feel a little sly, sleazy or something, like you're second fiddle to her. So if she confided in the friends and told them something, what was the falling out about? Just in essence, I don't need the graph.
Okay. Well, I feel like there's been many failed expectations over the years. I mean, she told me she would do a lot of things, and she never followed through. And she always had
give me an example.
Hey, I got to interrupt this because we've got to pay some bills. 30 seconds, that's it. A very quick ad, and then Ellen will be back.
Do you ever feel overlooked in your romantic relationships? Well, when it comes to love, sometimes it's good to be selfish. Find out why in the provocative book, The Selfish Path to Romance. Being selfish means valuing yourself, so your partner will value you. Discover the secrets to keeping yourself front and center in your relationship and building a romance that will last. Find The Selfish Path to Romance by Drs. Ellen Kenner and Edwin Locke on Amazon or at selfishromance.com. That's The Selfish Path to Romance on Amazon or selfishromance.com.
She told me she would do a lot of things, and she never followed through. And she always
give me an example.
She always has excuses for reasons why, something didn't happen. And finally, this last time, she promised me something. Then she told me, I promised someone else something, like I kind of overbooked myself. And I obviously became upset at the time, and I said, well, that's not right, because you've been promising me like certain things for a while, and I don't understand why you made this decision. I don't even see why it's important, really.
Okay. What did she promise? What did she promise you that she
Well, because she lives quite a far distance away, she promised me many times I could come and see her, or she would come see me. And I mean, I even went so far as like buy a plane ticket, out there.
Yeah.
And after I bought the plane ticket, she knew that it was non-refundable. I made this very clear to her. And then she tells me, "Oh, I'm sorry, I overbooked something, and I'm going to help
Okay.
this
Is she
girl."
trying to hide something? Was this a partnership you had with her, or just a best friend relationship?
No, she's been my best friend for several years, and this is the way I kind of feel. And then she's telling me, and these particular friends of hers, that she claims that grew up with, they hurt her very deeply. And there was a time when one of these particular friends, she told me, I never want to speak to her again. She hurt me so badly. She turned her back on me in the time of need, when I needed her, and told me, well, make your bed and I'll go lie in it. This is during a very difficult, divorce or something in her life. And I understood why she felt that way, and, I've never done anything to betray her trust or anything of that nature. And this is what the blow-up is about, and she felt like I got really upset, when she told me that I couldn't come see her, and I didn't know the girl that she said, she was going to go see, but I said, well, I told her specifically, I said, I'm going to talk to this girl because I want to know what's going on, why she needs you, to help her. Is there some kind of problem here?
Yeah.
And I offered to help, and she says, she wouldn't give me anything. So I went and talked to this girl, and I told her, so it wasn't behind her back. I went and talked to the girl, and I said, look, this is my friend, and do you understand, what's going on here, why I want to see her? I haven't seen her in several years, and I don't know what happened, but apparently word got back to my friend that, I spoke to her, even though I told my friend prior to this.
Okay.
And my friend got really mad and said, well, you shouldn't have done that,
Okay, so she felt like it was outside her control, that she confided in you, you took it in your own hands and did something.
Right.
And she's really hurting about that, about the trust issue with you now.
Right, but she said she forgave me and everything was fine between us.
Yeah, but
you know
something.
Her friends.
Okay, but she can forgive you, but she can still like you, but still not value you as much. That did damage to a relationship. And so that gives you a little inkling. She also may be enjoying the other people more, which always hurts. Sometimes, I don't know when you were little kids, but we would have friendships and then they would break up because somebody liked so-and-so better in grade school. That happens with adults too, with all of us, that somebody just floats and they want a new experience with new people. What you can do is not beat up on yourself, number one. You can own responsibility for maybe having done something that you, in reflecting, wish you hadn't done?
Yeah, in a sense, I wish I hadn't said anything to a friend. I was just trying to prove my point. I'm really angry, and I don't think you're understanding why I'm so upset. But
Yeah. Okay, but you can do that, but then don't beat up on yourself anymore. I once had a whole schoolyard turn against me and decide not to be my friend, and they never told me why. Man, that carried through for so long. Don't make it an identity issue. Don't beat up on yourself, Kristen. Own responsibility just for what you did and no more. Don't think that you're an awful person because of this. And I would look for better friendships. It doesn't seem like she's a good friend to you.
For more Dr. Kenner podcast, go to drkenner.com and please listen to this ad.
Here's an excerpt from The Selfish Path to Romance, the Serious Romance Guidebook by clinical psychologist Dr. Ellen Kenner and co-author Dr. Edwin Locke, who's world famous for his theories in goal setting.
Taking pride in one's appearance is important in romance. Infatuation aside, you want a partner whose looks you enjoy. Preferences and looks are very personal. A woman who delights one man might leave others indifferent or even turned off. And the same goes for women evaluating men. Romance will not work if your partner physically turns you off. Ideally, you want to view your partner as the most beautiful or attractive partner in the world. That is, attractive to you personally.
You can download Chapter 1 for free by going to drkenner.com. And you can buy The Selfish Path to Romance at Amazon.com.